I actually don't find, in my experience, that children raised in very strong religious homes are less inclined to speak out about philosophical questions or to think critically about them. There are a couple of subjects that tend to bring up these issues, like why is there something rather than nothing? So that conversation, which I've had with many kids over the years, I mean, typically that will come up and a child will say, well, there's something because God created the world, right? And then often, and it won't come from me, often another child will say, well, but then doesn't that raise the same question? Like, who created God? And so then a child might say, well, God's always existed, which of course is not any different than saying, well, the universe has always existed, right? So we've been able to have these conversations without impinging on children's religious convictions. I haven't found, it's interesting, I hear from my undergraduate students, we do these philosophy for children classes, and I hear from my undergraduate students, many times they'll tell me, I was raised in a very religious home. I wish I had had this because it took me so long to start to think, and some of them are still religious and some of them are not, but they felt like they needed something to help them question. I mean, my own view is if your religious convictions are sound, then you shouldn't worry about questioning them, right? Because they'll hold up. And I think, I mean, so I hope that answers your question. Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
What kinds of activities or games would you recommend a child to do which encourages them towards a philosophical outlook on life?
Games or
Sure.
activities.
Yeah.
Well, I think there's there's